In the world of gaming, there's a golden rule. Listen to your community. A happy community equals support, profit, and longevity. But it seems Ankama can't really understand that concept. A company that started with so much promise but has lost the trust of its most loyal gamers. From broken promises to ignored feedback and even requests. I'm here to ask, what are we doing, Dofus? When a game is announced by a company or at an event like E3, it's more than just an announcement. It's a promise. It's a promise to the supporting community to deliver a product that can capture our imagination, challenge our skills, and most importantly, bring us closer together as a community. But what happens when you break that promise? Recently, we saw the release of Unity, a game that was hyped to be a revolutionary step forward. Trailers showcased stunning graphics, innovative gameplay mechanics, and a world that seemed rich with possibilities. The community rallied behind these promises, supporting every new product Ankama released. After 4 long years of waiting, the open beta came and the reality set in. Unity was not the game we were promised.
Because where were these graphics in 2014 when they had all this technology? Man, we in 2024 and this shit look like it's supposed to, a game that came out in 2012. Yeah.
Dofus, yeah, it's more like, I don't know. I like Dofus just because I've always played Dofus, so
that's what I'm saying. You know, if they would have put waffle graphics into Dofus, I would have been fine with playing Dofus. But it's not what they did. They didn't even get close to that.
From the moment I logged in, the issue was clear. The game that they were dangling in my face as game-changing was non-existent or really just underwhelming. This was a complete disconnect from the expectations that were set. The community, once united in anticipation, is now unified in disappointment. Forums are flooded with complaints, and obviously Reddit is buzzing with backlash. And many are left wondering, where did it all go wrong? As we reflect on Unity's release, it's a sobering lesson for both developers and gamers alike. Promises in gaming are more than just marketing. They're a contract with the community, one that should never be taken lightly. Dofus's community used to be vibrant. Servers used to be so full, you couldn't even log in at certain times of the day because literally there wasn't enough room. It was awesome. PvPs, guild events, dungeon runs, people actually recruiting on the recruitment channel. The golden days. But nowadays, it's hard to get one person to help you out in a quest that literally requires another person. It's a total shell of its former self, which, by the way, this is totally a story for like the English side of Dofus. In France, they're really living it like it's golden. They're living in 2004, literally. Okay, but back to this. Now, the English community keeps that flame going simply through content creation, mostly on YouTube. You can probably count the amount of English-speaking Dofus YouTubers with 2 hands. Now, as frustrations have grown over unmet expectations, some content creators, those who once championed the community, are now turning against it. Instead of fostering up support and open dialogue, they're shaming players for voicing their concerns, creating a divide where there should be unity. And that's not a play on words.
When we get something like this, we laugh at you and we call you a loser. Dofus is stagnant for you and leave. All right, you don't have to be here.
To a Dofus server, nobody is chained to their computer and is made to play the game. You can literally just close it and start Apex Legend, or open a pack of crisps and go out for a walk while listening to music. You can touch grass, you know, you can touch grass.
Okay, seriously though, I love these guys. Two of my favorite creators in Dofus, actually. Challenger has Dofus Touch on lock and is always up to date with major subjects for Dofus, while Single Malt is kicking down doors in creativity with a Dofus podcast. So trust me, I like him. I just think that those responses are horrible. When did we start downing the power of community? Let me give you an example that you probably can remember. Sonic. When it first came out, it was atrocious. Who do you think complained about Sonic's design? A bunch of new generation kids? Or the people who probably knew how Sonic looked and wasn't going to accept that half-ass CGI they were trying to pull? So when you say things like,
you should not expect to have a say about how a game should be designed, developed, made,
it's just not true.